Morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Welcome back to the KD Texas Garage. Um, we're gonna go through some savings, 4th of July savings, especially at Home Depot. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So y'all know it's Sunday right now. Hope y'all had a blessed weekend so far. So 4th of July savings. We are at the Home Depot site right now. So we clicked on the hand tool section. I want to see what kind of savings we got. So let's go and scroll down through. So right off the bat, we got a Husky mechanics tool set, 270 piece, going for $119 right now. Now this normally right here during the holidays, it used to be with $99. I don't know if that's something that's going to be the norm now, if you would like to say, with inflation prices or whatever you want to call it. But usually around Black Friday sales, you can get them for $99. So you're not in the rush. You save $20 later on, but $119. Okay, I'm not too interested in that. Plus, there's no sale price. The Milwaukee Shockwave SAE and metric 6-point socket set, 3/8 drive, $109. So 43 piece. So you're getting deep and shallows. Comes with a little swivel adapter there, extension. Now I have this same similar kit that I'm running as well too. So you get an 8 through 19 on the deeps and shallows on the metrics, and then looks like I'm just going to click on it. 5/16 all the way to 3/4 for SAE deep and shallow. Comes with this nice carrying case, so great for if you want to, if you're somebody that needs to, throw it in your work truck or whatever on the job site. So this is a good set. These Milwaukee sockets are actually very, very great. I have no complaints on them. They're built very well, and when they made this one, I think they hit it out of the ballpark. From the red indicator, so that way if you don't lose sight of it. The big white markings on there for the sizes, those have been great as well too. So I think Milwaukee makes some of the best impact sockets. The chrome ones, I'm not so sure of, but as far as the impact ones, they have been great. So there's that. So let's scroll on. Now we got the SAE metric combination ratcheting wrench set, 30 piece. So both SAE and the metric comes in this nice tray. Now I've had this before on my channel. I ended up returning it and going with the Precision Torques from Mac Tools. But these are great wrenches as well too. They bite very well, a little bit too well sometimes. But for the money, I was in that spot where I wanted something, but the only thing that I think that made me turn around, because when I was running my US General toolbox, I didn't have a lot of space. I had to maximize the space on that service bank cart, and these trays just took up too much space. So that's just the downside of it or whatever. But you can obviously switch up the tray types or whatever, but they're very good wrenches. I'm sorry. All right, so we got the 1/2 inch drive here for $189. So this is the metric and nope, just full metric. So let's click on that and see. So you got from 8 all the way up to 36, no skips. That is very nice right there. $189. So if I was in the market for some, I'd definitely pick this one up. So $189 for deep impact sockets, 8 to 36, no skips for $189. You're not gonna beat that. Okay. Let's see here. And these are 6-point as well too. So click on the specs. So lifetime guarantee. Get your hard shell case. 9-day return policy on. There you go. There's your 1/2 inch drive right there. 29 piece. And speaking of chrome, they've got the chrome sets on sale too. $449 for the 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive, 153 piece. So each set comes with the ratchets. They come with extensions, swivels, deep and shallows. So I mean, there's your sizes right there. Very nice. So 4-inch drive, you're looking at 5 through 15, no skips. 5/32 to 9/16. 3/8 drive, 6 all the way through 19. That's really nice. Only thing I would have to get used to is that square drive, but a lot of people like them and they don't roll away on you. That is a good set right there. Let's go down and see what the 1/2-inch drive has. Okay, 10 through 19 on the metrics, and for the deeps, and then the shallows 10 through 24, no skips. Kind of interesting. That's the only thing. 1/2-inch drive. Why didn't you give us the deeps too? Come on. But hey, can't win them all. We got let's see, Milwaukee flush cutting pliers, $11.97. These Milwaukee square for $18.97 there. Stiletto, $239 right there. Okay, let's kind of zoom out a little bit. All right, Husky 1/4-inch, 3/8 1/2-inch drive master mechanics tool set, $15.99, down from $2,000. Let's see what, $10.25 piece. Interesting to see what all is included in this. Screwdrivers, wrenches, sockets, hex keys, extensions. Must be a lot of people on the Home Depot site today shopping the sales. So the website's running really slow. Alright, Milwaukee 25-foot tape measure, $17. Couple fastbacks there, $8.97. So this is the Packout sets for 3/8 drive. This is the chrome set, so it comes with ratchets, extensions. Those are really cool kits right there. Really good for mobile mechanics. $189. Screwdriver set, $24, down from $37. You got the cushion grip set, $54. Here's a good one, 3/8 drive SAE metric ratchet. So this is the impact and the chrome set, $259, down from $399. Oh, $309, I'm sorry. And then you get your 1/4-inch drive, $99 for the chrome set there. So Shockwave 1/2-inch drive metric, 6-point. So $299 for the SAE and metric set. Milwaukee magnetic box beam torpedo level set, $289. So you got a couple size options there with the. So this one doesn't have the Raptor square on it. So this is the half version, $655 for 605 piece. Let's see. So if you want just the metric combination wrench set, it's $199 only. 3/8 drive. So a lot of Packout sets here. There's the SAE version. Now these are really cool here. The mechanics tool set and EVA trays. I've always liked these. I thought about doing this set for my daughter's Husky box previously, but I just kind of never went that route. But $302, pretty cool. It comes with the foam trays. Let's click into it so you can see it. You kind of get a wrench set here. You get the stubbies. These are your ratcheting ones, and then it looks like your combination ones there. You kind of get a partial hex keys. Now the socket sets seem a little bit more in depth, where you get the deeps and shallows, and they're kind of laid out differently. So the main socket tray here, you get, they're kind of laid flat. Maybe it's just all the deeps, I'm sorry. And then all your shallows are laid in this way. So that's pretty cool. You get your standard ratchets there. Looks like a bit driver. A couple extensions. So nothing too shabby. The one thing about these kits is that, like I said, there's potential of, missing sizes and so on. Let me see. But here's all your EVA options here. So you've got, you know, looks like a 1/4 inch 3/8 drive set. You've got that master set there. And then you got your wrench sets, your ratcheting wrenches, you get your ratchets. So pretty cool overall, but it's not going to complete the set really. I mean, you can do the smaller toolbox, but I mean, I don't know. Alright, so back here, so we got the 815 master set there for $909. This is the Gearwrench tap and die set, 114 piece, $234. This is a nice set. This one's been out for a while. They've kind of just revamped it, I think, a little bit with the carrying case, maybe. But overall, over the years, I've heard great reviews on these. Let's see, you've got the 3/8 pack out there. Gearwrench master set. Let's take a look at this one. Now this one actually, we got some nice pliers there, crescent wrenches, full wrench sets. Now a little bit more pricey, $207.79 in comparison to the I believe it was $1,500 earlier, so $2,000. So you're about $500 more. Now you're getting a little bit more of a extensive set, I believe. So I mean, you're looking at a lot more wrenches, screwdrivers. Now you get pliers as well on this one. So you've got the full extensions for the impacts. So now this one comes with both the chrome and the impact sockets. Their sockets are very nice. Okay, so I believe you're getting 6-point and 12-point. So let's see if there's a breakdown. So in the set, you're getting a total of 386 chrome sockets, 3/8, 1/4, half, in 6-point and 12-point. Okay. SAE 3/16 all the 1 and 1/2, 30 to 36 millimeters. Let's see here, 7 ratchets in total, 44 12-point long pattern full chrome combination wrenches, 32 12-point ratchet wrenches. Let's see, 12 screwdrivers. These are your pliers here. So 69 chrome bit sockets. Let's see, 138 impact sockets, 8 through 32. So this is a very extensive set compared to that Husky one. Now, if I was going to spend some money on a master set to get a full, I mean, this would be great right here. Gearwrench makes some really good stuff. And then you can throw in those new 120 XP ratchets, and you'll be golden. All right, so let's see, we got the Husky metric tap and die set, very similar to the Gearwrench looking one, so $111, a little bit cheaper there, but there's a lot of options out there for taps and dies. I'm pretty sure some guys can chime in on some good brands that they're using. Preferably if I order online, I usually use Drill America. That's the brand I've had great luck with so far. Let's see, a couple more pack out sets. We'll see if we find anything more interesting as we go along. We got the Husky's really good about these little combo sets that they're always selling. They don't sell they sell individuals, but they also sell these combo sets, which is pretty cool. So when you type in something, it always does that. All right. So now this is their EVA foam set from Gearwrench 120 XP. So they've got their variation of it where you've got the pliers, screwdrivers. Again, you're paying for the organization of this, but it looks like, so this is the 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch. You're not getting a really full set. All the sizes for the, so it looks like 1/4 deeps, 3/8, possibly 1/2 inch deeps there, and all the way surrounding, or maybe these are all quarter or whatever, however that works. So spark plugs, that's how it would look. And then obviously if you're missing any size and then you go buy it, then you're gonna have to line them up on the sides or whatever. That's the only kind of thing I don't like about these EVA trays, that if they're not, for me, if they're not full complete sets, I wouldn't even bother with them, because then once you start throwing sockets on the sides, and you have to kind of dig, and it'd be more troublesome than anything else. So we're just gonna scroll through here. We've got a couple more pages, but I don't want to dig through. I want to go through some other stuff on sales item twos. I'll kind of stop and go point out some. So Husky half-inch drive impact socket set. This is a great set. My brother actually runs this one, $75. Great mobile set, just grab and go. Milwaukee measuring wheel, $44.97. Let's see. Great vice grips from Milwaukee. I like those. Don't care too much for these right here, unless I guess you're a plumber or something that would use them, or electrician. Yeah, electrician, because you got the reamers. Hacksaw. That's a nice set right there. I'd definitely be down for that one. Crescent plier set, $76 there. Gearwrench 3/8 master set, $4.99 for the impact sockets. Okay. Dead blow hammer set, 2-piece, $54. I remember when these were at these shows, people were, all for them. I think the pricing should go down anyways on them, but 2-piece, so we're about looking at $27 a hammer. 32 dead blow blocking, $49. Still not bad in terms of price now. $69, yeah, that is on the heavy side in terms of pricing, but $49, I would definitely give that one a shot at for that price. Okay. In fact, I might be interested in that. We'll see. I do like my snap-on ones right now. The icons, I don't have a lot of them, but we'll see on those. Anything else? So linesman hammer, $49. Framing hammer, $27. Okay. Pry bar nail puller and dimpler set, $22. Okay. Alright, so you got the mini flush cutting pliers and 6-inch diagonal cutters, $24 there. Okay, reaming screwdriver, $19. Got a little pick sets, these little combo sets that they always run. There's your EVA foams for the Gearwrench stuff. The Husky carpenter square. Wait, stiletto. Oh, sorry, I was like, that's a Husky item, $74. Alright, these are their little pack sets, $127. That's pretty cool. Crescent camo. So that is it. 6 pages of sales for hand tools. Let's scroll through some other items real quick. I want to kind of go through this. Now, 4th of July, what would it be without a good barbecue, right? So let's look and see if there's any. Now, I am not a huge grilling fanatic, but I love grilling. Especially some good meat there. Alright, so we got some Traegers on sale, $3.89 for this 22 pellet one. 34 pellet one's $4.99. A couple of gas grills here. Let's see. Pretty pricey. And I've always been interested in the pellet grills, but never got into them. So if any of you guys are grill masters, throw some suggestions down there on what you like, what's your preference. Obviously for me, time is a commodity, so that's another thing too. Some of the stuff that we're smoking, I got buddies that smoke their meats and stuff, and I just don't have the time frame, to throw it on the grill and then come back and check on it. So that's one issue for me. So outdoor power equipment, let's see what we got. We're kind of just going to scroll through here. The M18 versus scoreless handheld blower, and I've been using one similar, an older generation, has been fantastic. No complaints on it, so really good unit. Let's see. when it comes to the outdoor equipment stuff, I've been using the Milwaukee stuff and had pretty good luck on it so far. There's 129 just with the blower only. The DeWalt stuff's pretty good too. My brother uses this one. We've got him the blower and I think just the blower for now. They had no complaints on it. We got that one for, I think, either for my dad's birthday or Father's Day last year, I believe. Alright, so let's see here. Anything else that stands out? Nothing much else that piques of interest. We've got a couple power washers on sale. I'm not going to go through all 11 pages and drag out through that. But yeah, that was my main thing. Is I want to go through the hand tools and see what they had that was on sale. And just take a sneak peek at the grills. As far as power, I think once next month going into August, you'll probably get some more big sales. Probably the Labor Day sale will be the biggest one, and you start checking out the outdoor power equipment and stuff. That if you're interested in, replacing a mower, trimmer, or whatever, that's when you'll probably get your big sales there. They're going to try to get rid of their spring and summer lawn care equipment, so that way the next year stuff can come out and all that stuff. You get the backpack blower at $1,300. So robotic lawnmowers, $2,000. That is, it's crazy, but cool. I've seen them on reels, and it's definitely interesting to see if it's anything like my my little shark vac that runs around the house. You can have a ton of zigzags in your yard. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I won't go through all of them. Like I said, with Home Depot's webpage, you're going to get similar listings where they got combos, and they'll package them together and do a little bit different pricings for them. So if you're looking for something or you're looking for combos, try different ways of typing it in. Go through all of them, because you will find cheaper prices on the combos sometimes versus a single item by itself. So same thing how I did my storage units from Husky. Sometimes buying the 6-piece set was a lot cheaper than the 4-piece set, or it was the same price, and same versus buying the smaller set or whatever. Or if you do them singly, you add them all up, it's a lot more. So that they throw these combo sets and then they'll mark them down on sale for special buy. That's how you want to look at them. Sometimes it's more, even though you may not need this hedge trimmer or whatever, but if you're going to pay the same price as the hedge trimmer plus, or where you just get this one blower by itself, it's, you can buy that and sell this one or whatever, or you may get a better battery or something. So that's something to keep an eye on. Little tip there. Anyways, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a great Sunday, and I'll catch y'all next time. Stay blessed, stay wrenching. Take care.